superstar cornerback, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And Stroud now to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Throwing now is Stroud. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Trayvon Walker, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie from Florida State.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Walker with another carry. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Well, now, after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And touchdown. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Aviators will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. Buying time to his left. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. No gain on the play there, second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, they held them to well under 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of, especially with the emphasis on offense and what we're seeing each and every week, that great creativity and usual productivity.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Stroud to throw it. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
A solid stiff arm. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 20. And the Honolulu first down.
Now a first carry here for their running back.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Walker now on 1st and 10. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Now a handoff running through the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get this down to the 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Eluding the pressure right. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Bowers. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down and 4. Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. He'll look to throw. Touchdown!
Brock Bowers.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Aviators' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0.
I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Combs unable to corral him. He fights through.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Combs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Stroud. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
The Aviators offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to take another shot here. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Aviators are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Back to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
They'll try the left side. Combs.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. That's complete to Dell. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will cut the lead down to 15. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Aviators will extend their lead here just before halftime.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And they take a knee. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's putting together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions among wideouts.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown!
Jamison Williams.
95 yards.
And the Aviators come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, Estime.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Stroud looking to throw.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Now Stroud.
He's got it at the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 45 yards.
And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead is down to 24. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Aviators offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. Here's Walker to start the drive. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
On play action, they'll throw. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown!
Jamison Williams
with now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Aviators have opened the lead up to 30.
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
They'll begin on the ground with Estime.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Stroud.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10.
On first down, Combs.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Stroud. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Kyle Hamilton. He's the one that got home and takes him down for all. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Stroud. That is caught by Dell. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Take Dell. 66 yards. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Gay is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Aviators offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 25-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll look to throw here. He's going to let it go again. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. 74 yards. And the Aviators are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making.
And he's going to go down. can't get rid of it. So a sack on a two-point try.
But they tried to get two and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The football going back over now to the Houston Texans. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Stroud out of the gun here.
He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw. Stroud. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Stroud. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This will be fielded at the 17. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Honolulu offense making its return to the field.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much run on the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now he's into the clear again.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud.
Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Throwing now is Stroud.
And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken out of bounds all the way down near the 35-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail out and try for two. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Stroud to throw it. Got his man, Dell.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Stroud.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets us one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy.